Hey everyone, new year, new you. 2024 is right around the corner, and this video is going to walk through very simple tips to get started to a wonderful health journey this year, 2024. It's your year. Let's get started. So, hey everyone, I'm Janice, and I am on this health journey, and I've been on it for some time now. I'm not there yet, but I am enjoying the process, and I'm trying to change my mindset to be positive and grateful and moving into a more healthful life for me so that it will, overall impact my future and even those around me. And I want to share it with you. So here is, as we start the new year, the new year is always like, this is the time, this is it. We're ready. We want a fresh start. We're ready to dive in. And so hopefully this video will help you. Here are some basically 3 different things for you to go ahead and implement to start right at the start of the new year. All right, so here we go. Number 1, when it comes to a jumpstart on your healthy lifestyle, is start small. So there is a saying that says, inch by inch, life's a cinch, yard by yard, life is hard. And when you try to do too much too soon and try to be like, okay, I'm just gonna eat vegetables all day and I'm just gonna drink water and the thing is I'm not saying that you will not be successful, okay, but you may crash and burn. Start small, start simple, all right? So take an overall look at what you're doing, take an overall look at your health, and that does include, weighing yourself, measuring yourself, maybe, please go to your doctor and have them, do like a health check, maybe do some blood work, get an overall view of where you are at health-wise. And once you have that information, then you wanna look at, what is my best approach? So for me, I've tried everything. I've done every diet under the sun, it seems like. And I would I had a little success and then I would crash and burn, okay? And so with this time around, the reason why this time around is so different for me is, number 1, I really looked at what is the simple thing I can do, because I was so overwhelmed with everything, all the different diets and the no carbs, or the only eat vegetables, or the vegetarian, the vegan. I mean, all of it, and all of them have wonderful things about them, but it was really overwhelming to me. And so for me, I realized, looking at my health, because I was a type 2 diabetic, I hit my blood work, my cholesterol was high, my triglycerides were off the charts. They were so high. I was a health mess, and I realized that I was addicted to sugar. And so when I started this health journey, it was just simply, Janice, give up sugar, just give it up. And yet, I know that sounds really hard, right? But for me, just focusing on that one thing, I didn't worry about anything else. I didn't worry about the carbs. I didn't worry about, anything like that. I worried about, what can I give up? What is the added sugar in my life? And just work on giving that up. And now that as months have gone on, all of my numbers are normal. I am, the weight is coming off, and I'm, feeling the best I have felt in decades. It really is opening my eyes to, wow, sugar has such a negative impact in my life and in my body, and for you too, probably. So whether it's sugar you give up completely, like me, so I don't do any added sugar at all. Maybe it's something else, but start small. What is one thing you can do, and do it well? Another example, like I have a friend, she is a late night snacker. And so she said that she started her health journey by closing the kitchen after dinner. She tries to eat dinner by 7:30, and then she does not eat anything else with calories after that. And she just drinks water, and then she'll start her day. And that was her one simple thing. That's what she focused on. And then soon it was just like she started implementing more healthful choices. Like she made sure her dinner was mostly vegetables and protein, and a little easier on the carbs and stuff. And so it started with that one simple thing. So start small. I know some of us, we just want to jump in. We're like, okay, we're going to do the keto, we're going to do the carnivore, we're joining Weight Watchers, or we're going to go to the gym every day, and it's going to be amazing. Okay. And I love that pep. Go for it. I want you to, give it your all. But I also don't want us to crash and burn. And so just, what can you do? We've already done this before. Every new year, a lot of us have, right? What can you do? Start small. Okay, there's a Bible verse that says to not despise the day of small beginnings. So that means that you don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to do everything right the first day. Start with something that is negatively affecting your health, and make that change, and start. as soon as you can, first of the year. Okay, number 2 is don't forget to change your mindset. Don't forget to change that. We jump into things and we don't give ourselves a chance to heal mentally, internally. Some of us come from toxic homes. Some of us come from just toxic thinking because we give ourselves negative self-talk. Like, you're not good enough, you're not, you're gonna fail like you always do. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this was one thing that majorly impacted me, and that was just simply changing my mindset. I can do this. You can do this. We can change our lives for the better. Okay? We're not gonna have all the answers. We're not gonna be perfect, but we can do this. And we can just choose to change our mindset. I have a gratitude journal. I encourage you to do the same thing. Maybe it's just a journal where you're just writing out your toxic tendencies and how to overcome them. Maybe you seek the help of a counselor or someone who is a trained certified professional to help you. Or whatever it is you do have to start with your mindset as well. Don't jump into a diet or something without really looking at how do you view yourself, how do you view the world, and what can you do to make you a health success. So this plays in part with whatever it is that you are going to fix when it comes to your eating and your habits and all that, okay? All right, and number 3 is simply this: find your people. When I started this, I didn't tell anyone. Because the reason why is that I fail so much. I mean, I'm 49 years old, I'm old, and I'm 49, and I've been like on a diet since I was 12. I mean, it's just been, and I have failed. And so when you tell people and then you fail and then you start, I don't know, you don't lose weight or something, there's that for me anyways, it's like that shame and guilt. And so I just kept it under wraps. I was like, no, I'm not going to tell anybody. Because I don't want to feel bad if for some reason I feel like I failed all the other times. But I have found when I eventually told my husband, he was so supportive and completely helped change our dinners and how we ate our dinners to support me. And then I told one of my friends who was so supportive as well. And I soon found that as more people found out, like when I wanted to share the news about my blood work came back normal, and that I don't have to take diabetic medication anymore and all of this stuff, I found that there is a core group of people who really do love me and want to support me on my health journey. And I know that it's hard to find because sometimes people who are close to us or who love us, they don't necessarily want to support you on your health journey because for whatever reasons. And so it really takes a minute to kind of find your people. And even if it's just someone who will hold you accountable, who will encourage you, and who will love you through the ups and downs, through your good days and the days that you struggle and really want to go for that bag of chips. But finding your people helps you be accountable. And I think that's really important. And it just offers you the idea that you're not in it alone. And even if finding your people means that you're watching these videos with me, I'll be your people, or there's other amazing videos out there, but just find something that is a source of encouragement, a source of information, something that's gonna help you as the days go on. And then here's a little freebie, a little add-in tip. And that is just simply this: there's going to be days when you're just, going through life, trudging through life, and the initial, excitement of your health journey is going to wane, and you're going to want to go for that candy bar, or you're going to, want to skip that exercise or whatever. It's the day-to-day grind that gets us, right? And so, your extra little tip is simply this: when you're keeping a journal and you're being mindful and you're learning to be grateful and you're learning to really think about your toxic traits when it comes to healthful eating or not healthful eating, it does help you keep perspective every day on those days when life gets tough, okay? So give yourself some grace and just realize that we don't have to be perfect as we go through this, but if we start small, if we help change our mindsets by journaling or seeking the help that we need to, go through what makes us jump into this toxic behavior of unhealthful eating, and then of course finding our people, these will really help you. These are small, these are simple, you can do this. This is what you need to get started, okay? I want to wish you a wonderful, blessed 2024 year. And I want all of us, myself included, to find great health and happiness in our lives. Let's go ahead and make that step together. You guys have a blessed day and a wonderful new year.